I was forgot to unmute. I was about to crack it open, then I realized I was still muted. Okay. I don't remember exactly what I was doing last time. Still probably general goals. Actually, I think I was making sprinklers, because I just unlocked them. And I don't want to keep watering my plants manually. That's one thing I never liked about Stardew Valley, was the manual watering. Oh yeah, I just gave Pam stuff for her birthday. I'm not getting that cauliflower anytime soon. I usually never do that quest, actually. They call it quests that are like, hey, give me this really specific item that you can only catch this season. And then they send the quest at like when it's too late or last minute. I think most people don't do those quests because they're unprepared for it, so they kinda can't. Okay, I have a silo now, so I can finally cut my grass. Although I kinda like the grass. Okay, I was wondering like why I wasn't getting any. Okay. Oh, it is Friday. I gotta check the traveling cart. As you do. I'm probably not gonna be able to afford anything though, unless I get another cracked item for really cheap. Which is how I got 18 seeds early. Garlic pumpkin. Spinner pumpkin. Yeah, I don't need any of those. I thought about buying the pumpkins, but I'll probably just grow them myself. Actually, I want to check something. Well, actually, let me check some. Wait, no, I can't. I wanted to check pumpkin seeds. Because for fall, I want to have a quality pumpkin ready to gift. Because I'm really trying to speedrun marriage. I remember doing that in my co-op run with Luden Zix. But it was probably past year 1, so I think we had a spare, like, gold star pumpkin somewhere. Where's that cat? What's that doing again? Wish I had a calendar. No quests. Except for that one. What are my skills looking like? I could do some more fishing. Actually, how many seeds? How many sprinklers can I make? Okay. This might be a day where I plant some seeds that'll grow and like, oh, there's my cat. That'll grow in like, I think there's 9 days left in the season. I think one season is 28 days. I like if Friday. I should probably get another gift for Abigail ready. Actually, what I should do is I should have the Stardew Valley wiki open. Because that's a staple for any Stardew player. No matter who you are, you need to have the wiki. I think there is some statement about games that require a wiki because like you need to know so much about the game that it's unrealistic to know that much without a wiki. Maybe I could go to the mines because I have 2 amethysts. That'll do. Okay. So I'm gonna go to town, buy some seeds, either from Pierre or from Joja, but Pierre would be obviously cheaper. However, I'm tempted to just go all in on Joja. Shane's birthday's the next day. What is Shane like? Anything I can do? Technically, yeah, I could just buy him a beer, which probably would be the easiest option. So I will probably do that. Also, since I have 2 extra Abigail, when I enter the store, it's probably gonna give me the hard event where you get to play the minigame with Abigail. That's something I always wish they would make repeatable, because when I first did that, like, I thought it was so fun. And such a cute little addition too. So it's probably wishful thinking, but I hope they made it repeatable. I also hope I win. Extra sardine. I get a ticket. It's gonna give me the mini game. Oh yeah. I know that does sound all too well. I beat this mini game before they made it easier. I think on one of the first days of this playthrough, I played that mini game for fun because I was kind of bored, and I got like 30 coins before the first store, which is such a difference from my first experience. Because the first time I ever played it, like back when I actually beat the game, when it was still harder, I'd get to the first store consistently, and it would be very common for me to have like 2 coins, like nothing. Realistically, for a tryhard, it would probably be harder to do this co-op because if your partner dies, I think you also lose a life, I think. And they block you, they body block you. And they steal your power-ups and they don't even use them. At least there's no friendly fire. Imagine if there was friendly fire. You know, I think it'd be funny, like, see one day in, like, future advancements of technology. So people are like AI girlfriends are a thing, right? What if they made it so that you can, like, have your AI girlfriend play video games with you? At least early on, they're probably gonna be pretty bad at it, but I think that would be an interesting innovation. This thing. We could continue? Probably not. Oh. Maybe one of the reasons why I married Abigail is because that's the exact kind of compliment I like to hear. I forgot to check the calendar. Okay, hope Abigail's in there. Or, like, in the building, I mean. Which looks like they are. Out of the way. Oh, I'm getting this cutscene too. Okay. 2 in 1 a day. And they have a tea set. So, I've never actually gotten this before. It's very relaxing. I've never actually gotten this before myself. Like, except for that one time I did with Loon and Zix. I think I did check the patch notes and they did nerf tea saplings. Like a fair bit. Of a tea. Because before, they'd be really cheap to make. And they'd sell for 500. So what people do is they would just craft them en masse. And then they'd sell them, make like $10,000 a day in the first season. I kind of wish I had been able to like take advantage of that before, because I want to be able to say that I did it. I was one of the people who did it, but it's kind of too late for that now. Yeah. If there's an exploit in the game, I want to have like tried it at least once. Just like prove my pioneerism. Wait, don't they give you like a free tea sapling? I mean like free tea leaves like this? Go here? Maybe it has to like... Maybe it's not fully grown or it's not the season. Yeah, because in Lethal Company, I'd heard that the next update is coming really soon. Check the calendar. 9 days left. What the Haley? I don't know if I can get like 4 hearts in time for the flower dance, but I like to. I want to hope that I can. Parsnips needs. I'll buy them from here. This is the only business I'm giving him. Ever. Somebody also wanted a sardine. I don't have my fishing rod. I never imagined Stardew Valley as like a busy, super optimized game, but I guess it kind of turns into like that. Like, depending on how hard you try. Because I've seen a few speedruns of this game, and I don't even know how people thought of speedrunning it, but I guess it makes sense. Just complete the community center or do something in the least amount of time, which is exactly what a speedrun is. I think a common one is like finishing the community center year 1 or doing perfection like ASAP, like I think it's like year 2 or something. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was gonna plant these parsnips. Sneeze. Sprinklers. Okay, well, I need to get the pattern down for this. It's like that. That's the repeating pattern. A lot of people criticize the basic sprinklers because they don't like the weird pattern you have to do. A lot of professionals do like it though, because they kind of get tired of like the basic square pattern that quality sprinklers and above have. I think it'd be a lot nicer if it looked clean. I do prefer the square pattern though. I wonder what if there was a sprinkler that's like watered in a diamond shape. So like quality sprinkler +1 or something. There's probably a mod for that. It'd be nice, but I think I'm kind of glad it doesn't exist because I do prefer the square look of like good sprinklers. But one of my favorite things about Stardew Valley when I first started playing was that you could get sprinklers, because I love farming games, but the thing I hated most about them was having to manually water your crops every single day. Because in every farm game you like play nowadays, like Root Factory or something, Harvest Moon, you can go fighting monsters, you can go to the mines, and like all that. There's so much more than just farm. But if you have like a respectable farm, you'd spend at least half your day just watering all your crops. And if you have like a really big farm, then you might not even be able to water everything yourself. Either because you ran out of energy or there's just you don't have enough time. Actually planted the last seed there. So I played Green Factory Frontier as a kid. And I didn't farm, but my sister did. And like her whole field was covered in crops and stuff. And like she spent like 3 whole energy bars just watering everything. And it'll take the whole day. Like she'd wake up at 6 a.m. in game, water all her crops, and by the time she was done, it would be like 7 p.m. Like sure, in that game you could get your like monsters or animals to water crops for you, but they had to like you in order for that to happen. I think I could never get behind that because it was too high maintenance for me. It's like, sure, I had monsters, but 1, I didn't pet them, and 2, I didn't feed them because I didn't have the food. I gotta go fishing. Unless I have a start eating them like just randomly. Okay. So in that game, in order to get like monster food for your animals, like fodder, you either have to buy it from the store 1 by 1, or you have to grow it yourself, which was a crop. And I was really bad at the game, and I didn't know how to like, play it properly. So I didn't really do either. I had no money to buy it, and I couldn't take care of crops for multiple reasons. There's 2 worm spots. What is this? Is this a new worm spot? How the museum is still open. can fish at any time, assuming that sardines show up at any time. But if the museum closes, I want to be able to put this in there. I can have this thing. What if there's like a little drop box for the museum where like if the museum's not open, then you want to drop something off, just put it in the box and it'll auto place somewhere. I think that'd be cool. Oh yeah. So I had the money to buy fodder and I couldn't grow it myself. So I just didn't. Which was a positive feedback loop because I couldn't farm stuff because one, it wouldn't grow, and two, like I couldn't water them all because I didn't have the energy, or the tools, or the time, or the patience. And I couldn't get my monsters to do it for me because they hated me, because I didn't feed them, because I couldn't afford food. And I think endgame, farming games like this just turn to like a big time sink for just regular everyday management. And this is sardine. Where's Demetrius? I think Demetrius goes to the saloon at night, so I don't really have to rush this. But I thought I might as well. Maybe he's in there now? Oh yeah, there. Easy. She's right there. Okay, the next day is Shane's birthday, and I might as well buy him a beer. Kind of expensive though. I could buy him two if I really wanted. You know what? I might just buy two. As time goes on, I think the money's just gonna come in faster and faster. Hopefully. Sure, I'll buy him. You know, one for sure, but then I'll buy him another one. Sure, I'll buy him two beers. Okay. So now, I still have like half my energy bar to spend. And I want to level up my fishing to level 5, so I can actually sell my fish. And like, have an influx of money, finally. Last time I played, I saw like mystery boxes drop into the valley. I don't know what they're about. Like, maybe it's gonna be like they show up eventually. Like maybe like it's kind of like chi beans. You do stuff and then you just find them randomly. Oh. This would be really good if I didn't already have like the insect head. If I got this like day one, this would have been great. But it's a collector's item, so I'll definitely take that. There's a mod that turns Stardew Valley into like a roguelike. Like that. Yeah, it's like you start in the mines and it becomes a roguelike with bosses and floors and stuff. And in there, the best item is the Broken Trident, because it's just such a good weapon in there. compared to like what the other things you can get. So it's aptly named the Broken Trident because it's broken good. I don't know if I'm gonna love my fishing today. I think sardines and these small fry don't give a lot of experience. But if I keep perfecting them, maybe I'll get them. I also praise Stardew Valley because of the fishing minigame. Because I've never seen anything like it before. So it was unique, and that's pretty much it. It was unique. So I played Harvest Moon, Warpins and Mineral Town, and the fishing minigame, kind of hated it. The way it was you just like cast it out, an exclamation mark pops over your head, and then you press the button again, and then you reel it in. It was a long time ago when I played that though, and I was really impatient. So what I would do is, like, I would speed up the game, because I couldn't be bothered to wait, and because it was sped up, I would always miss the prompts to reel it in. So I basically never fished. And then in Root Factory Frontier, the fishing minigame was like an actual minigame, but not really. It was just like a bar moving left and right, and you had to reel it in when it was in the green. Perfect, level 5 fishing. I might as well spend all my energy. I'm planning on going the fisher route, the one that gives your fish sell more. In my modded run, I went the crab pot route because like expressly because I had the automate mod, and what I could do was I could set up hundreds upon hundreds of crab pots, and like they would all harvest themselves and refill themselves. So that was my plan, and it worked out pretty well. Like I'd have like every single possible tile covered in crab pots, and every day like I'd make like 20,000 gold just for free. I'm intending to, like afterwards, after this run, I'm intending to play modded again, like with Automate. Probably off stream in my own time because I want to have my waifu mods, which Twitch would probably not allow. But that would probably be for later. Wait. 12 a.m. Okay, I've never seen that happen before. I didn't know like Willy could step on a clam in frustration and break it. Like I knew NPCs could like break stuff if they walked over it, but I didn't think it would happen naturally. So does that mean if a forage object spawns in the villager's path, they'll break it? I guess that's kind of an incentive to pick them up when you see them. I can smell the oyster and the clam. Okay, I'm pretty sure that if you sell fish and then get the profession to raise the price, you get the increased price immediately. I think that's the case, but I'm gonna play it safe and act like that's not the case. Hey, yeah. Fisher. $50G. Is that accurate? It might be. I have to check the prices. Tell me. Fish. It's like a forage. Clams. I thought it would tell me something. I thought clams and stuff counted. Okay, well, I guess maybe they only count if you get them from a crab pot. Well, during the final week of each season, except winter. Okay. So I probably could make a bunch of these and theoretically sell them. Because I think they still sell for a really good price. So they are still technically exploitable like that. However, I'd like to keep my forage in case I need it. Okay. What's that doing again? Oh wait. Oh well. Got my fishing profession, so I can just sell my fish now. And have a little influx of money. Hopefully. Oh, I could have planted carrots. Actually, I probably could go to Lewis's house and redeem some, like, a nice stack of carrot seeds. Which probably would be nice. Have I sold any carrots yet? I might do that. I might try it out, see how it works. Otherwise, though, I wonder if there's anything on the quest board. I think they made it so the quest board refreshes more often now. Like before, like you get like one quest per week or something. I don't know. That might have just been me. Five coals. Sounds simple enough. Now I just need to catch Shane on his way to work. And just hand him a beer on his way to work. Because I'm a good influence. I guess that's my day today. I'm gonna go and get some coals from the mine. Get a little bit of money from Clint. What's the halibut sell for? Pretty good. So I think I am gonna get a nice little injection of money today. I'm gonna hope that I hear Shane, like, come out the door. Alright, I still gotta get the Krobus statue as well. Did he? Not yet. I'll just look at the microwave. Supply shop. You can... Yeah, I need to show someone this immediately. I didn't know you could buy a cat tree. Oh, you can get a birdhouse too? Then you can get a bird. Well, that's a question for later. But I did just think of something that may or may not be funny. What if I got, like, animals and named after VTubers? Oh, that's what I should have done with my cat. The first one I thought of was, what if I got a bird and named it, like, an alouette? I have 3 tickets, so I'm hoping it means I have 3 tickets and not, like, it costs 3 tickets to get this thing. It looks like this thing doesn't shuffle, so maybe it's, like, fixed, in which case I really should get these as soon as possible. How does it look? Oh, so it just shuffles along one by one. Okay. Well, that just saved me like 4,000 gold. What is this? Is this like magic bait or mixed flower seeds? I can get a bed. Mixed flower seeds. Hang on. I could probably make good use of these later. Because what I'm thinking is, I plant those in fall and hope that I get some fairy rose. I think they might have done something about buffing the fairy dust. I'll talk to Emily too. I don't want to leave anything to chance about missing the flower dance. Although, at this point, I might have already... It might be too late already. I kind of slacked on the first week. Well, there's gonna be a mall here eventually. With this magical thing I call land development. I wonder if there's anything new in the Starry Valley Expanded and Enhanced mod. Because you hear about that everywhere. Like, big new maps, like, new NPCs, new managed candidates and all that. I've never actually played it though. I might do it someday, because I'm always up for like game expansion mods that actually deliver and are not like those Hollow Knight game expansion mods I played that claimed to be game expansions, but actually they took the game and they made it worse and smaller. Summer. Okay, well, I kind of wish, like, I planted this, like, I got this way earlier and planted it then. I might not, though. So where was I going? Coal. I'm gonna go to floor 40, get some iron too, maybe. Because I'm probably gonna need it for sprinklers. I remember, like, I was the mine guy when I played with Lunatics. Yeah, I got to, like, the bottom of the mines with the basic pickaxe. Because we couldn't afford any upgrades at the time. So I had to live cheap. Is that up combat? Oh yeah, I forgot combat's a level 2. I wonder what the hardest skill to level up is. Before, I thought the hardest skill to level to max was either fishing or combat, because those are both just like big time sinks. Like if you want max fishing, you gotta fish or do crab pots, and you gotta refill those crab pots, because you don't get the automatic refill thing until level 10. In combat, like you just gotta go into the mines and fight stuff. Although technically, I can kill these things. So technically, there is a strategy for maxing combat, like all in a single burst, but it's not practical at all. What you do is like you unlock the curse on the TV, and then you get cursed, and then you let monsters spawn out of your TV, and you don't kill them. Then you just let them stack up, and then you kill like 10,000 of them in a single go. You go from level 0 to level 10 combat in an instant. I know this because somebody tried it. Someone put out a challenge that was like, can you max a skill in one day? Like from 0 to max. And originally, combat was marked off as impossible because you just can't get that much a day. But then someone found out this strategy, and it turns out you can. It's just not practical at all. I think it's gonna be a lot better now with like the bookseller. Although I don't know how much experience those books give you. I don't think it's gonna be that much though. I think the hardest skill might be foraging now. It's probably not. It's still probably fairly easy. Because what I used to do was I would just plant wild seeds to grow forage on the farm. And then when you pick them up, it counts as wild forage, and you get full foraging experience, like, for each one. So I planted like 200 of them, and then picked 200 of them up, and then I'd get level 10 foraging. But in the patch notes, I read that they nerfed that strategy. Like, you still get some foraging experience, but now most of it is converted to farming experience. So I'm hoping that's not too bad. I gotta talk to Clint. Sorry, no crates. I think it might be in my best interest to do a bit of fishing, because I need to make some money. And a amount of energy. I think a Clint is closed by now. Because I think he closes at 4 and it's now 5. What if you could use the telephone to hand in quests? Like I just show him the ores I collected through the phone and he looks at them through the phone. I guess it makes sense why you can't do that. Like a lot of sense actually. But I think it'd be funny if you could do that. Okay, this is wishful thinking, but can I initiate a minigame again? Didn't think so. Okay, wait. Okay, well the tree's probably not grown yet, but I think it's not even the last week of the season. But I have to check, just in case. It's not even that. Wait, I have to say my prayers. I could eat these for energy as I fish. The automate mod was so nice. Like, I feel like it's borderline cheating with how much quality of life it gives you. Because what I did was I just set up like a bunch of paths and chests connecting to every bush, and then the bushes will auto harvest with the berries. So like I would just every month I get like 300 berries for no effort. I don't think sunfish are very like what's that Clint? Very expensive. What achievement did I get? Gopher. Well, I have a bit of energy to spend now, so I might as well spend it all fishing at the end of the day. We should wear those. I don't think you can wear those. It might be an Easter egg, but I'm pretty sure it's been confirmed that you can't actually wear those or do anything with them. So maybe like the swing machine, but I don't know what they give you exactly. And them full up. And avoid meeting everyone. I mean, when I played the Loon and Zix, I kind of did avoid meeting anyone because we'd be in like year 3, and I had talked to like 4 people out of everyone in the town. So it was like year 3, and like most of the friendship list was still question marks because I didn't meet everyone. I might put monster loot in there too. I love that they fixed like how you put ammo in the slingshot, because you can just like stack it in now instead of having to replace it. Because before, what you had to do is you'd have to take it out of the slingshot, put it in a stack, and then put it back in. So it's a lot better now. I touched the cat yet? Okay, good. How much food do I have? Okay, I also read in the patch notes that grass doesn't die in winter anymore, which I think is really great because you'd have this massive field full of grass, and then winter would come and it would all disappear and all go to waste. But now it supposedly stays. It just doesn't spread. Which I'm looking forward to seeing. I want to see some winter grass. I also want to know, like, does this special bluegrass, like, give you more fodder or something, or is it more likely to give you fodder? Because I still don't know exactly what's so special about it. I would imagine it gives your animals more friendship if they eat it, but other than that, I don't know what it does. I probably could read the wiki, and that's probably something I would do anyway. But for once, I'm gonna try and experience it as intended. Actually, hey, I have an objective now. What if I converted the entire field to bluegrass? That sounds like a goal. And it's 12. That's probably the end of the day. Any sauce? No. Level 3 combat. More HP and a root ladder. And a good amount from fishing. That's actually really great, yeah. Suddenly I have $2,000. I think that's not even my whole stockpile of fish in the sauce. For poppers. Parsnip soup. And 500 gold too. That really helps when I'm this poor. I still have my stockpile of fish, right? Yeah, I didn't even like... Okay, well maybe I liquidated a little bit. The traveling cart should also be here. It's also Sunday. And all the gifts reset. Okay. I never memorized like what day the gifts reset. I think Caroline likes the wild horseradish. Haley likes the daffodil. Okay. So I'm gonna hope that I find another gold star daffodil somewhere. I'm also going to hope that this one gold star daffodil is gonna be enough to put me at the 4 hearts. Which it might be. I think you need 4 hearts to ask someone to dance at the flower dance. What I want to do, I want to break the curse of the year 1 maidenless. It's been thought about before, and I think it's been discovered that Haley is like the easiest one to get the flower dance at year 1. Because her birthday is like obtainable before the flower dance. And her like gifts are fairly easy. Not the easiest, but gold star daffodils are fairly common. As long as you raise your foraging skill. I think I was gonna wonder like maybe Abigail's also doable, but maybe not actually. Yeah, like just 2 hearts, and I've been focusing Abigail like ever since the start. So maybe not. Maybe you need a birthday in like the first month. Wheat. The goat milk. Melon, summer seeds. Seafoam pudding would be good. Like, it's just a good thing to have, except I'm not going to use it right now. So, no. I gotta check their houses. Give them the gift. Okay. Well, if the next gift doesn't get me there, then I'm not gonna make it. Unless, like, Haley has a quest, which there is no quest right now. Give them the thing. Okay, well, there are new options, so I'm tempted to pick the new options, but I don't know if I will. Nah. Nothing. Not me, who literally watched the tier list video for Afterlife, which was surprisingly detailed and well thought out. Like, I looked at it and I thought it would be like a meme. It's gonna be Gold Star. It's Gold Star. So I probably want to spend today fishing again. But I also want to get all the forage. Because I don't want to like be caught out fresh out of spring and need something from spring and not be able to have it until next year. Because that happened a lot. That happens a lot. The number one reason why I couldn't make tea saplings with the Six and Loon. Because we didn't have the spring forage and we were out of spring. I think they also said they adjusted the price of the hats. Which it looks like they didn't. The prices are the same to me. Or maybe it's like more endgame hats. Like, maybe they boosted the price of the sombrero. Because you unlock hats to purchase when you unlock certain achievements, and you unlock the sombrero when you make a total of 10 million gold. So maybe the sombrero is gonna be like 2,000 gold or something. Let me check on my grass. Okay, so my goal is going to be to propagate this blue grass into this whole corner here, because I want to see how fast it spreads. I'm assuming I have to clean out the rival grass to do it. So I did. But maybe stuff just converts to blue grass after a while. That would probably make more sense, because if you completely run out of the blue grass, what happens? How do you get more? Is the one gimmick of this farm layout just gone? I hope not. But that might be funny in a cosmic sort of sense. That you could just lose the benefit of this farm. Which actually, I think that's perfectly doable in any other farm layout too, because you don't really get anything like exclusive or special from the other farms. It's just like a different layout. Like the combat farm, it's like you can literally turn off the one blessing you get from the combat farm. I guess that's more long term. Short term, actually, maybe there are some benefits you get, like farming. So I think the default layout would be emphasis on farming, because it's just a big square. Tons of tillable land. There is the mining farm, and you do get a little quarry, so that's a benefit that you can't lose. Foraging. You get hardwood stumps every day, and you also get an exclusive foraging zone. Fishing. Okay. The fishing farm kind of sucks, since you don't get anything unique at all from it. In fact, I think the fishing one is the worst one, because you just get a pool of water streaming through your entire farm, and you have so little land to actually work with. Comet farm, stuff spawns at night. There's also the beach farm. The beach farm also does have a special gimmick. It's that boxes can wash up on shore. Also, I think the beach farm has a mechanic, like high tide and low tide, depending on how like far the water comes in. But the thing I don't like about the beach farm is that you can't put sprinklers on sand. So whatever you plant, you have to water it yourself. Except for that one tiny little patch where you can put sprinklers. If I ever start another modded run, I might do the beach farm and get a mod that lets me put sprinklers on sand. Because if I could put sprinklers on sand, I think the beach farm would look a lot better. And there was also the Four Corners farm that kind of had a little bit of everything. I think the Four Corners farm came out when I don't remember when it came out. Well, it was designed, I think, for 4-player co-op. Everyone got their own little corner, because there were 4 corners. And it had a little bit of all the unique stuff. I think there was a spot that spawned stumps, I think, but I don't know. I know you got a little quarry, though. So there's that. You would think that the Four Corners Farm would be like the largest map, because it has to house, well, it was designed to house 4 people. But I don't know. If that was the case, then it would probably be pretty unbalanced, because that would obviously be the best choice, because it gets the most space. How much does a largemouth bass sell for? 100. I thought about going for that chest, and it would have been a really easy chest to get, but it was either that or the perfect catch. I think a perfect catch gives you more experience than the treasure chest. Because, like, when you catch a fish, you get some experience based on how hard the fish is to catch. If you get a perfect catch, then it multiplies the experience gain. If you get treasure, it also multiplies the experience gain. If you get both treasure and a perfect catch, then I think they both stack multiplicatively, and you get a ton of experience. But that's really hard to do because the fish moves and the treasure chest doesn't move. So in order for that to happen, the fish would have to stay stationary around the treasure chest, like throughout the entire duration of you catching it. I wonder if they changed how the magnet bait worked. Because before, it was just like, you use it in place of bait, and it would double your chance to get treasure. And based on the tooltip, you would assume that it makes fish bite slower, but that's actually not true. There's actually no disadvantage to using the bait at all. I wonder if they changed it. I kind of hope they didn't because I like being overpowered. I might as well get the treasure. Also, I didn't see in the patch notes, so I'm inclined to say they didn't change it. Big stone. Totally worth. But it's possible that they made changes that didn't reflect them in the patch notes. Because some games do that, and I think that's bad practice. I know for sure Hearthstone did that a lot. They would release their patch notes and they would just skip a bunch of details. And it would be a rude awakening to everyone playing the game, and discovering that something was changed and not documented. Although that's probably something to do with Blizzard Entertainment, because I hear a lot of stuff about that company. Like, give me some, like, TF2 style patch notes that are just like... I think one example was like, fix the issue of going to hell without a visible minecart. I think patch notes should be creative like that. Like, creative and still informative of what they did. I think the world needs more creativity. Because you can use that in everything, like every aspect of life. You can use it in like cooking, art, murder. That chub was probably worth like 5 catches. Oh, that's new. Well, I'll take that. Geode. And this chub. Huh. I could probably use this, I assume. And then I get like, that's probably what this book is, actually. So I'll have it documented that I unlocked it, I assume. So I'm guessing that means I will never get that book again because it probably won't give me duplicates. But I think it might be cool if like it could give duplicates. I feel like there's a case to be made for both. If it can't give you duplicates, then that's technically a benefit because you won't actually not even like if you don't want it, you just throw it away. But if it can give you duplicates, then it's spares for let's say decoration. But also when I was looking at the wiki for Abio's loved gifts, I saw that there was a new item that was a book that counted as a loved gift. And if they were non-renewable, then that shouldn't really exist. So I'm inclined to believe that they are renewable and you can't get duplicates. I will see how much money that gives. You got the Queen of Sauce, but I might as well double check. Okay, how much money did I get? I want to see that money roll in. Pretty good. You know, they were right about fishing being your best source of money early game. I figured that myself when I first started playing my first run. Chickens. You know what? It's time to rename this one. I know who I'm gonna name this after. If you're here, live with it. But I doubt it. They probably have no idea. So Monday. I think there's probably going to be a new quest on the board because I feel like it's about time. Another gold daffodil. Do they buff the rate of getting gold Starforge? Because I feel like I shouldn't be getting it this consistently. Are they gonna be closed? I'm gonna check the boards. There is a quest. Alex, Earth Crystal. That's a pretty expensive order, my guy. But sure. But I can respect the drip. Wants to put it on a chain. Like some of the quests you can get in Stardew Valley are kind of wacky. Sometimes you go to your old like grocery store community board and you see someone asking for like, hey, I want a gold bar so I can put it under my pillow, or I want a diamond so I can feel better. I mean, technically it's true. Like if I had those things, I'd probably feel better too. Like, what if you did that in real life? You just went to like, I don't know, GoFundMe or something, and then you asked for expensive materials. Which I guess you totally could do. If there's any place to do that, it probably would be there. Moment of truth. Is this enough to put me over the 4 heart threshold? It is. Squirrel loaf. Oh. I've hit the threshold for the flower dance, so mission accomplished. The reason I wanted to do that was because I want to break the curse of year 1 no flower dance partner. And 2, it gives you friendship. It gives you friendship if you dance with someone. I might have to rethink about how I want to make my money, because the obvious choice is fishing. That's labor. How would a rich person make money? Probably by having passive income, and what better passive income would there be than to plant crops and not water them? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get materials for sprinklers. And maybe delve a bit deeper into the mines. I probably should upgrade my pickaxe. That would probably be a really great investment. Actually, I should probably do it like right now. I don't know if I have the copper for it though. I probably don't. But here's what I'm thinking. The festival day is a lost day anyway. So what I'm thinking is I'll go like upgrade my pickaxe the day before the festival or something. And then during the festival, it's still going to count into the upgrades. So I'm not gonna lose much of then. A mystery box. You know what? I gotta tell Loon about this. Loon's gonna love that. A whole new type of gacha. Alex wants some bling as well, so I might as well grab this for him. I don't particularly like Alex. However, you can't argue that he doesn't have the best redemption arc ever. Like, I think he has the most character growth out of every villager in the valley. Because he starts out as your, like, typical high school jock, misogynist kind of guy. And he redeemed himself a lot if you marry him as a man. Because it makes him think about, like, himself. And as you might expect, he goes through a bunch of emotions, wondering if this is right and all. And of course, if you carry it through, then he'll happily marry you as a guy. And like, he just becomes a much better person. Oh, this amethyst. I need this for my lady's painting, you see. I don't need a bomb. Okay. So, what I might do is I go start smelting these bars. And then the next day, I'm gonna go to Clint and make him upgrade my pickaxe. I believe the next day is the flower dance. I'm probably gonna aim for a steel pickaxe. Because after steel pickaxe, you get diminishing returns on based on like how fast you break rocks. Because I think copper and steel are like drastic notable upgrades. And then gold, like from steel to gold, it's just not noticeable at all. I think the only difference from steel to gold is you break rocks faster in Skull Caverns, which I'm not even there yet. And I'm not going to be for a little while. Carrot seeds. I might as well get those. My parsnips are probably going to come in tomorrow. Then I'm going to harvest them all and then plant carrots. I gotta find Alex and give him his thing. He's probably gonna be outside looking at his dog. Which, you know what? I feel like the dog needs a bit more recognition in the game. Because it pretty much only exists in one single cutscene ever. And outside of that, it is literally just 2 pixels in a small fenced off area. And it's actually sad if you think about it. Here's your thing. You know, I kind of wonder, where does everyone else get their money from? Okay, how fast does a pumpkin grow? I need to know. I think it's like 13 days or something. The reason I want to know this is because I want to know if I can grow a pumpkin in time for Abigail's birthday. Yeah, it grows in 13 days. And you grow it in the fall. So it's gonna be possible. It will be possible if I use speed grow on it. Actually, does the day of planting count? Because if the day of planting counts, then I might be able to get away with it if I just put quality fertilizer on it. And that would probably make it a lot easier to get a gold star one. If that's the case, then that's what I'll probably do instead. You know, I can probably test. Once my parsnips grow and I plant the carrots, I can test. I wonder how much experience carrots give you, because at 3 days of growth, I think they might be the fastest growing crop in the game. Sell my fish. I would have been missing just 1 bar anyway. I wouldn't have made it. I wonder. I wonder if it'd be possible to grow carrots in a single day. Like you plant it and then the next day it's ready. It might be possible if the day of planting counts as a day. Which, based on the pictures on the wiki, they imply that the day of planting does count as a day. And let me see. Is there any other option I can give Abigail? Yes, actually. If I manage to catch a gold star pufferfish, that will do the job. What level do I need to be able to catch this thing? Yep, this might be it actually. So I catch them on the beach in the summer between 12 and 4. So that's doable. So it might be a good investment for me to raise my fishing level a bit. Although at fishing level 5, it's probably... I probably have it in the bag anyway. Assuming that I can get a gold star one. Which should theoretically be not that difficult. Actually, if I get an Iridium Star one, then that'll be like really good. If I do, then that's probably gonna be like the gift of choice. Did I touch my animals? Yeah, I did. So that's what I'm gonna do actually. Okay, I'm going to go fishing in the town river. I think. Okay, I thought it was a lot closer than it actually was. But still, I need to raise some fishing skill. I should also buy the fiberglass rod. That would speed things up a lot. I wonder, on average, how long does it take to get to level 10 fishing? Because I think fishing is the most grindy skill. Jelly. I hope you get experience for catching jelly. Because if not, then I'd be... jelly. Got a brim with no Yankee. Where did that meme originate from? The whole Yankee with no brim and brim with no Yankee. Was that just some guy who cut the hat in half? Just cut the brim off their hat? Actually, in the summer, it might be like a better like investment to catch pufferfish instead than give those instead of amethyst. Because I don't think amethyst can be like, can they have quality? Pretty sure they can't. And I'm pretty glad about that. Because I can't imagine like having one item take up like 4 slots. That's one thing I hated about Rune Factory Frontier. It was that every item you picked up, it could have a level from 1 to 10. And they would take up a different slot based on the level of it. So you'd go like harvest some fruit trees, harvest the entire orchard, and they would take up like 10 slots. Because you get like a bunch of level 1 fruit, some level 2, and some level 3, all the way up to level 10. How much do these sell for? A little bit. I could probably end the day now. Actually, I have... I don't think so. I saw in the patch notes that you can craft a tent, and I think with the tent you can sleep anywhere. A single-use sleep anywhere tent. It's probably going to be really expensive, but I hope it's not, because that's a pretty big luxury. If you can camp inside Skull Caverns, that would be something. The jelly. I believe the jelly is useful. This is there. I probably don't need the daffodils anymore. Yeah, I think we're good. More mining. I can make a glowstone ring. I can transmute the... Okay, so that's what this machine is. It's a bait maker. And, bobbers. Okay. So I believe the sonar bobber shows you what you're about to catch before you reel it in. Which I read on the patch notes. The parsnips are ready. Level 2 farming. This better give me a lot. Wait, I forgot to water this one? Oh. I thought something looked a bit off. Well. Nah, I'm not gonna kill it. Level 3 farming. Gold star parsnip. 3 silver stars. Okay, where's my carrots? I have 15 carrot seeds. And they claim to grow in 3 days. So, if I'm correct, then these should be ready on the 25th. So I better remember to keep track of that. Go touch my animals. Okay, today I need to grab my 5 coppers, a pickaxe, and some money for a new fishing rod. And probably some bait if I'm gonna use it immediately. Actually, need coral and sea urchin. There's sufficient size to create targeted bait. Okay. That's gonna be pretty good. I wonder how much it makes though. Like obviously, it has to be like more than 1 to 1. Because if you place 1 fish in and get 1 bait, that's kinda useless. So, while I'm waiting for Clint to open, I'm probably gonna go check out the beach and hopefully get some sea urchins or coral. I think I have some coral, because I'm pretty sure I picked some up and I never sold it. So I probably still have it. One thing I want to know though is, how accurate is the targeted bait? Because if it's like, you will 100% hook the fish you want to catch, then that's gonna be pretty powerful. Actually, you know what? I talked earlier about fishing being the most grindy skill, but with targeted bait, that probably helps a lot actually. Because if you want to max fishing, you're probably gonna be pretty good at the minigame. And if that's the case, you can specifically target more difficult fish and get more experience. Okay, what's in this thing? That's gonna be pretty good. Like, depending on how my crop growth theory goes, then that could be exactly what I need. May upgrade my axe. I thought it was 2,500. You gave me a sale. Well, one question I always ask people is, who's your like least favorite villager? Like, who do you hate the most? And a lot of the time, people are usually pretty hesitant to answer, thinking like, oh, well, my least favorite is this character, or I think this character could use more love. And those people always say like they think Clint could use more appreciation. And I thought about it. I think they're right. Lux bait. So the quality of the fish is preserved. Okay, well, that would be pretty good then. But I can't get hardwood yet. I could probably get it soon if I just upgrade my axe a single time, and then I'd be good. But largemouth bass bait. I'm looking for the fiberglass. Oh, did they make it cheaper? I thought it was 2,500. The iridium rod's 7,500, so I'm not getting that for a while. I probably don't even need the iridium rod, because I never use bobbers. I think they break way too fast to be like actually super useful. Unless you have a really specific purpose. You know what? Give me the largemouth bass bait. I want to see how good this thing is. So what am I gonna do now? I think about how I want to play this. I'm gonna go back to my farm and drop off some stuff. Then I'm gonna go to the mountain lake and fish. I don't know if I have urchins. I probably should take the bait with me just in case I run out of largemouth bass bait. This wild horseradish. Wait a minute. I just thought of something. You can make bait for like really rare fish, like the lava eel. So this might actually be a bigger game changer than I thought. Which, I thought it was a game changer already, but it has added value now. Check. How accurate is it? I used a bait, and it gave me trash. Good. Wait. Was that not a perfect catch? Thought it was. Okay, that's a perfect catch. Okay, so it seems like 100% so far, unless you catch trash, which is tragic, because if you catch trash, it will still consume bait. New treasure. Ooh, good stuff. Oh, bass row. Throw some stuff away. Like, I don't need this cherry bomb. I can build a bomb in the lake. Which I feel like would be harmful, but not as harmful as you might think. Assuming there's nothing living in there, which considering this is a fishing hole, there probably is stuff living there. So I'm probably gonna kill like 50 fish with a bomb. I wonder, like, can you not catch iridium quality, like, bass? Like, well, it's not 100%. It's just, like, a really high percent. Unless you have to catch it at a specific time and the time's passed, but I don't think so. I think you can catch largemouth bass at any time, like, in spring, in the mountain lake. Last piece of bait. I'm gonna go into the mines and I'm gonna see if I can catch some cave jelly or something. Actually, I should probably fish here. Because if I catch junk, it's still gonna use the bait. Okay, how much of an improvement is deluxe bait? Looks like a pretty nice improvement. So that'll definitely help in catching like really difficult fish. The upper road. I need a sea urchin. I thought I had one, but I might not. Wait, do I make a preserves jar? I did just level up farming. Let me, preserves jar. Farming level 4, okay. I might just sell it as is. And lock it in. Basic bait. Have I touched the cat yet? I didn't touch the cat yet. I also didn't talk to Haley yet, which I should probably do. I'll give Abigail a quartz. And I guess give her mom a... I don't know. You get sea urchins again. I think you get sea urchins from forage on the beach, like with the tide pools. That's what it's called. I just need one. And I can check the value of these targeted baits. Just checking. Make sure I don't fall, like, below 4 hearts by ignoring them for a day. Which does happen. I doubt Abigail's in her room. Well, she is. Still playing the game. You know what? I'm gonna need to think about what to make for the luau if I want to maximize this. I'm probably not gonna be able to get the best result. Probably. Best response. Yeah. Because like the best result is like silver quality endgame stuff or gold quality. I was thinking. Okay, well, okay. If the traveling cart sells like silver star wine, that will do it. But if not, I don't think I have a chance. I'll probably go fishing. Since now I've got a really good reason to raise my fishing level for puffer fish. You can like buy sea urchins from somewhere. Okay. I think you can get sea urchins from the mines, except it's the dangerous mines, and I can't do that yet. I thought I had a sea urchin though. I'm gonna have to check the next day. Wait, there is no next day. Unless... So the next day is going to be the Flower Dance Festival. So the woods are going to be closed off until like 10. But I could go around through town, come down to the beach. So technically, I could check the beach tomorrow. I think it passed my energy the next day. I kind of wish there was some acknowledgement for perfectly catching a fish without moving the fishing bar at all. I'm just that good. How much do herrings sell for? Probably not a whole lot, considering like they don't give much energy and they seem like a pretty easy fish to catch, given their performance. the halibut's gonna make the money. So maybe now halibuts are coming out based on time. Oh, I wonder if they made a more reliable way to get seaweed. I hope they did, because before you'd need seaweed to make fish ponds and like maki rolls. And the only way to get it would be to fish and hope that you get trash. And hope that trash is seaweed. I'm probably gonna head back after this one. Since I'm running out of energy and it's getting late. How much are these worth? Yeah, they're really cheap. Still, I got a good amount of them. At least I like to think so. The bait in there. There's no room in here. Okay. So I planted the carrot seeds today, and I'm estimating that they're going to be finished growing on the 25th. And I need to know that to test the theory. Report. Between 9 and 2. I have the money to buy. Nah, I probably don't need the money for anything. I already sold some stuff, so hopefully, if I need money for anything, I'll have enough for the bee house. Right? Don't I need sap? I need maple syrup to make a bee house, and I don't know if I can make a tapper yet. Queen of sauce. It's just there. I just bought a fishing rod the other day. I'd buy another one if I had the money. I currently do not. So I gotta check the beaches to see if anything spawned. Any sea urchins. let me check. I have to sneeze. Let me check the flower dance. Okay. Alright. So you do need 4 hearts with them. So, good. I can get Haley. I'm no longer year 1 maidenless. There's no sea urchins. Do sea urchins not spawn in spring? Or maybe I'm just thinking about it too much. Thought that was the bite. Time to go. I can't shake the tree. Let's stay out of that waterfall there. That's a nice touch. I can buy daffodils and dandelions, which might be a good idea. They're pretty cheap too, so I might. I'll buy like 5 daffodils, 5 dandelions, and the rare crow. Really doing everything year 1. Mine is here. Well, I've never asked Haley before, because year 1, maidenless. Year 2, I have a wife. Now I just wait like a minute and a half, however long this is. sometimes I tab out during the flower dance and like the game pauses but the music still keeps playing. So then I tab back in, then it's just I watch the whole thing in silence. I technically do have some time to kill. I would chop down some trees, except I want to see if they drop moss, if I let them be old enough. Because I heard that you would get moss. You would get moss from them. They're old enough. You know what? This thing's not getting anything. So that parsnip's probably gonna grow in time. And that's for the carrots. If my theory is correct, they'll be ready tomorrow. And if so, then that's probably going to be a new strategy. Did that touch my animals? Okay, I did. Sauce. Rerun. The booksellers in town. Okay, so they're not ready yet. So then it's a good thing I got the deluxe speed grow. But only 10 of them though. Okay. So I wonder, in 10 pumpkins, would I be likely to get a gold star one? Booksellers in town and I have no money. So I'm probably not gonna go see them. I guess I might as well max out the friendship with Haley. Might as well. Wait, they already gave him 2 gifts. Never mind. Give Abigail a quartz. Since I don't exactly have a good surplus of amethyst yet. Or pufferfish. But soon. Soon I will. Brooklyn opens, I might as well go check the beach. They also nerfed marriage a bit. Because they made it so like, if you're married to someone, you gain less friendship with them. Which I guess kind of makes a lot of sense actually, because if you're married to them, then you can give them gifts daily, every single day. And then you kind of just rush to 14 hearts and like, get the star drop and special event. So they probably want to avoid that. I probably shouldn't do that because it freezes time when I do that. It's 5,000 for steel. Yeah. Well, that's doable. It's very doable, actually. Should also probably start saving it for summer seeds. Oh, and get the daily quest. Well, technically not daily. 6 frost jellies. Pierre's birthday is the next day. What is he like? He likes fried calamari and nothing else. Well, he likes daffodils and dandelions, and I literally just bought them from him, like, yesterday. So, that'll probably be it. Wild horseradish, silver star. Good. And the leek. Silver star, good. That is a lot better, like it saves me a hit per rock. But steel is where the real upgrade is at. So what I might do actually is I might rush 5 grand and then get the steel upgrade. Actually, I'm wondering something. What are the default tools made out of? Because like, if you upgrade to copper and then steel, what are the default ones made of? You would assume iron, but then why do you use iron for the steel upgrade? Get rid of bowl, another one. I think you can just get those for free from the catalog, furniture catalog. I think you also start with one if you pick the default farm. Sports. I didn't give Tabio yet. No bombs. if I'm to rush the steel pickaxe upgrade, then I'm gonna need the money too. So I probably should fish. Is this a bad luck day or something? I feel like I'm not getting any staircases. Okay, never mind. Topaz. Oh, out of energy. It's only 3:30 p.m. I do have food though. So this is probably a good place to stop mining. Have I checked the beach yet for sea urchins? I don't think I have. I'm gonna bunch some berries here and then fish in the mountain lake. And hopefully get some largemouth bass. Maybe I could have bought some targeted bait from Willy. I don't know, I can't verify it, but I think he restocks targeted bait daily. I feel like that would make sense. Bullheads are probably good too, right? Yeah, they're pretty good. A little worse than largemouth bass, but still good price. That's probably not fishing for now. I gotta talk to Lewis. He's probably gonna be at the pub, as Six would call it. I gotta give Abigail the quartz. Well, it's a good thing I gave her something to eat. Piece of quartz. Or is Lewis? Throw his decorative bowl. 3 of these things. Sure. And what's next in line? The 4 preserve jars. That's pretty good, actually. At least for a beginner. For a new player. So the next day, the carrots should be done. And then maybe the parsnips can be done too. Sell the fish. How much do parsnips sell for? Have I sold any? Like at all? I haven't. Oh, I guess I can sell my 47 parsnips for a decent penny. Touch my animal. Touch my animals. Okay. I touched my animals. How much money do I get? A decent amount for the parsnips. Probably would have made more profit if I didn't buy them off Joja. Probably. Yeah. So, is Demetrius gonna give me the option to get a new cave now? No? It is Friday, so the traveling cart should be in town. My carrots are ready. If the traveling cart sells silver quality wine, then that'll be a good purchase. Is the grass spreading? Hope the grass is spreading. Can't really tell. It's for sale. Wood skip. That would be a pretty good thing to buy, but I don't need it. Probably not gonna be able to like grow anything else in this time. So I probably shouldn't buy any seeds. It might be just a money-making time period. Yeah, I think I'll sell the carrots. See how much they sell for. Might as well stop by Willie's as well. Wait, it's Pierre's birthday, isn't it? 26th? I think he liked daffodils and dandelions. Do I have a gold star dandelion? I don't really want to give up a gold star daffodil. But whatever. And then watch this be gold star. It's regular. Yep, it is his birthday. And Emily's is the next day. Hey. I just oh, that's a daffodil. Wouldn't it be funny if I was extraordinarily mean to Pierre? Because I still have full intention to buy Joja. Let's go check the tide pools in case a sea urchin spawns. Catfish bait. I don't know how good that's gonna be. Because you can only catch catfish when it's raining. Also, what is this thing? Oh. Do you like unlock these? Give me a blue one for now. That's new, that's cool. Check the tide pools. There's nothing over here. Might as well hit the Clint and see what these mystery boxes hold. Okay. I'm never gonna use that. It's too late for those. I'm gonna sell those. Okay, so note it, it's not always a banger drop. What was I gonna do? Yeah. I think I needed to catch some jelly. Wait, no I didn't. Let me check. What do you get? Like, do sea urchins spawn in summer or something? But they appear year-round. Dandelion. I want to fish, but I don't know where to fish because I don't have like the good bait. Let's sell the coffee. I probably could go to the mines actually. Anything else, right? Yeah, I need maple syrup. And I don't see a topper anywhere. Wait, since I'm on my farm, I might as well grab the dandelion for Sam. And touch the cat. I don't know where Sam is. He's probably like somewhere predictable. Probably near his house, I'd imagine. Although if he's inside, he's probably in his room, which I don't think I can access. Alright, fishing. Maybe I should have kept that coffee. I can't wait to buy that book that increases my movement speed slightly. I'm gonna have to use that new bobber style. I worry it's gonna like throw me off because I'm so used to seeing the red bobber. One deluxe bait. That'll probably be good if I want to catch a legendary fish. That's not the angler. I wonder, can you make targeted legendary bait? You probably can't, since those are designed to be caught once only. Or at least once per player. What I'm thinking is, I'll go up to until the start of summer, and then I'll probably wrap up and raid out. Seems like a good time of just fishing all day, every day. When summer rolls around, I might try and get a repeating harvest crop, but that'll be a matter for next time. I love the fishing. There we go, now I leveled up fishing. The fishing skill is looking pretty good. Still, like, I'm probably not even halfway to level 10 yet because I know the jump from level 9 to level 10 is half the experience to get to level 9 in the first place. So if I'm lucky, maybe I'll be halfway, like, soon-ish, but probably not, considering the numbers. I was not ready. I took my hand off the mouse. You know, the other day, I saw in Really Shop you can change the style of your bobber, and I'm assuming they're like maybe unlock or achievement based, but I'm pretty sure there has gotta be a concerned ape like head style bobber. There's gotta be. There's also gotta be a star drop style one. When I made my character and I picked my favorite thing, I don't even remember what my favorite thing was. In my first ever playthrough, I made my favorite thing money, because I thought that was fitting. Because I didn't know what else to put. Might just be fishing for like the next 2 days. Seems like it. And looking for sea urchins. I hope I get a sea urchin soon. I hope pufferfish are easy to catch. They probably are, considering their AI. Their floater AI. I think that means they mostly hang around the top of the fishing bar. I've caught a flounder in a while. Hope that's worth a lot of experience and money. But in the grand scheme of things, probably not. I think fishing is more of a quantity game. Considering, I think I think sardines give you the least experience out of every fish, and on the wiki there's a sardine equivalent for how to get each level. I think you need to catch like a few thousand sardines to max fishing. My first ever Stardew Valley playthrough, I did go fishing a lot, and most of my money probably came from fishing pikes, since they were pretty challenging fish to catch. But I got used to them, and then I was able to start perfecting them consistently. I still think they're challenging sometimes. Maybe it's because like I raised my fishing skill and the bar got bigger. That's probably it. It's probably gonna be the last one. It better not be junk. Okay, this one's kinda halibut. Hope that sells for a lot. There's junk in there too. And carrots don't look like they sell for that much actually. It's still something, but not super worthwhile. I wonder what moss looks like. Like, is it noticeable, or do I have to... Oh. That's probably a moss tree. Like, do I chop it down, or... I thought maybe, like, I could just shake it and they'll give me some moss. If I have to chop it down for moss, then... might not be as good as I thought. Or maybe that's just an indication that that tree is ready to grow moss. Might be. Okay. I think I should probably go to the mines. Because for the summer, I'm planning on going big on the crops. And if that's the case, I'm gonna need a lot of sprinklers. Free daffodil. I feel like they really boosted the quality of what you get randomly. It's not gonna matter in the end because I'm gonna be botanist because that's the obvious choice. This might actually be the last day though. Yeah. It needs more copper. I can one-shot the gray rocks now. Copper and hotbar so I can see how much I have. I have bombs. I'll use some iron. Yeah, I might switch to iron farming. Over there, my shoots. Oh, bomb all these. Probably got enough for the day. If anything, I'm probably gonna smelt everything else now. See, I read in the patch note that there's gonna be a heavy furnace. That'll just smelt stuff in bulk and sometimes get bonus stuff. It's Emily's birthday. What's Emily like? I know she likes gems, but... Oh. I have a topaz on hand, so it's probably gonna be it. I can find her. Is she in the house or is she in the saloon? Iron takes a while to smelt. What do I have? Probably good on iron for now. I wanted to get all the bars smelted before summer so I didn't have to wait. Did that patch of grass just spring up from nowhere? Is that like the quirk of this farm? Grass grows on its own? I could have patched through here somewhere. Did it all go back already? I think it might have. I'll see if this little patch spreads. Maybe I can like isolate this whole little thing. I'll make it easier to see if it spreads at all. Those cook overnight. I'm not gonna do this day, so it doesn't really matter. My parsnip's ready on the last possible day. I think the grass spread. Anyway, that's probably it. I have the idea I'm gonna raid. Yep. The usual. Just mute their stream. Yeah. So I'm bringing Miri to the draft again, who's playing Master Detective Archives Raincode, which is a pretty long name. I don't know what it's about, but we'll probably see. So on Friday, I'm going to be playing more Outer Wilds. Might finish the game. On Saturday, I planned for more Stardew Valley. We'll see how it shakes out.
Must be discarded to reach a perfect